We in the office.
There's a price you pay for the game you play.
Oh! We in the office.
Yo, what's going on, family? So today we're going to be dropping some gems. We're going to be talking about game changers in life. I'm Free.
I'm Say.
And I'm Mo.
And this is Say It How You Feel.
So what's going on, fellas?
Shit, what's going on with y'all, man?
Chilling. Same old.
Bro. Same old shit.
Word. So ever since we started talking about what we was gonna do this week, I've been trying to think of like different things in my life that are game changers. Things like different moments in my life where it's like I was on the path to go one way and then just said fuck it and took a left and ended up someplace else. You know what I'm saying? So anything y'all wanna, any one memory, one pivotal memory, and I want something from like middle school. Like let's take it back.
Okay.
Let's some real life changing shit. Anybody?
I don't know about middle
Okay, you
school
go
being
first.
life changing, but
Yeah, I mean,
Well, you could
My shit was
one critical move in middle school, and your ass end up, you know what I'm saying,
unpopular, motherfucker. Like
unpopular, detention office. Next thing you know, you gang banging because you got kicked out of class. You got
What?
with wrong motherfuckers. No, that don't happen to people.
I don't think that's life changing. I'll tell you what though. I got a story if you guys want to hear, right?
Mhm.
So I was going through a little tough time, and I remember someone had checked me on my weight one day. And the way they did it was kind of weird. It was like a little sub. They was like, "Yeah, you gained a few pounds." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And then they ended up saying, "Yeah, it was kind of a little shady." They ended up coming in and saying, we're gonna have somebody come in and tape you and weigh you, just a courtesy, no big deal."
Oh, you was in the military already.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought it was like high school. Like
Yeah, I was gonna
fat
say
growing
that.
up, and then
Like, what the fuck?
Nah, man. So
You work
got
for the
body
Simpsons,
shamed.
motherfucker? The hell?
But wait, no, it gets good. I promise. So
Right.
as a dude, I don't know if to this day I should ask this guy. I don't know if he was fucking with me, if he was serious or not. But he's they taped me or whatever, and he's like, "Hey man, you're overweight." I was like, "Stop playing with me, bro." Mind you, just one of my friends. I'm like, "Stop playing with me." He's like, "Oh, I'm dead fucking serious. You're overweight." And I looked at him, and he's like, "Yeah, if you don't make some changes, bro, uh, you're gonna be in trouble." And I was like, "What?" And bro, honestly, since then, I've been on it. So I'll tell you, like when it comes to like after that, I was like running, I was dieting, I was eating healthy. Like, it was crazy. It honestly changed me. But the way they went about it was kind of like, I don't know. To me, I took it personal, right? And that's kind of what I mean, who wouldn't take it personal? Motherfucker calling you fat. Who wouldn't take it personal?
Right.
Fuck you.
But I actually got my shit together. And I remember I started training with one of my buddies, man. This guy would get up 5 a.m. every day, and he kept me at it. Sometimes we have to get up at 4. Fuck it. And shit, I hit the gym today and I'm feeling phenomenal. You just gotta stick with it. Stick with it. So that was one of those little, a little small one where someone like really checked me to my core, and I was like, okay, got it, heard you.
Right.
What about you, Free?
I honestly, bro, I can't think of much, but one thing that does stand out to me. One thing that does stand out to me is I think I was like about 5 or 6 years old, and I was fascinated by how my dad would draw. My dad is like a very talented drawer. He sketches from sketching to I mean artist, I would say, from sketching to painting or whatever. So I would be mesmerized of watching my dad draw, and he would draw me, my brother, and my stepmother like portraits, but in sketch form. So
That's dope.
yeah, bro, it was pretty dope, especially as a young kid watching that, like going from a blank page to like something beautiful. And I asked my dad. I remember asking him, how do you do it? Something along those lines, and he just told me draw what you see. And I applied that when later on throughout the years, and I just found a passion in drawing. So whenever there was an art competition or art, yeah, like an art contest in school, I would I'm not saying I would win first place, but I would get noticed. And one thing that I remembered the most was in high school there was a contest, and whoever wins, or like the top 10 people out of the entire school, all your drawings will be on the wall. like I forget what the name was called, but anyway, my name and a few of my drawings were on the wall, and a few of my friends in my school were asking me, how do you get so good at drawing? Because I
Mm.
was completely different. I drew way better than anybody else in my school.
My dog
Not
was
to
nice.
I'm not tooting my own horn or nothing like that, but when they asked me, I just said the same thing my father told me. I draw what I see.
You
And
gave him that cliche ass answer.
Yeah. They thought she
I'm
was gonna be
sorry.
deep. You was about to get them the secrets to art.
He was like,
yeah,
nope,
Bro, hey,
figure
yo,
that
they
shit
looked at
out the
me.
same way I did.
They
I hear
looked at me
you.
like
as
I was
simple
like
as it
Mr.
was.
Miyagi. What you want me to say? Wax
Yeah.
on, wax off, motherfucker? Like, I
Nah,
don't know.
I feel you, bro. Nah,
That's what
honestly,
he
that's
wanted.
real shit though.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean that stood out for me for sure.
Yeah. It's your turn, Mo.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
Last but not least.
That's right.
Oh man, last but not least. So coming up, man, like I said, like back to, like middle school, adolescence type deal, because like that's when uh for some reason this memory popped into my head today. Um Back when like I really got exposed to like drugs for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like as sad as it sounds, to be, you know, 11, 12 years old and to have somebody, say try to pass you a joint is, it's crazy, right?
Mm, for
But
some.
like coming up, like it was a lot. It was a lot of like, weed was normal, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. So I seen it a lot. And the first time I ever smoked, I was 12 years old. And it changed my
Wow.
life up until the point I joined the military. Like 12 years old. And it was like after that, it was like I got hit with the pitch. Like bro, I'm telling you, bro, we gonna smoke and then we gonna go in here and when you playing a video game, it's gonna be like it's right in your face, bro. It's like the shit gonna come out the TV. I was like,
Like,
nigga, what? What? It's gonna do what? Bro, I'm telling you. It didn't do that, but we had a good time. We was laughing and
Oh,
giggling and
really?
shit. Dog.
you don't say. You
We was
don't say.
like, I remember,
But
dog.
mess
You know
the
what I'm saying?
fuck
Like,
out of you.
Word.
Oh
it was
my
a good
God.
time, bro. It was a good time there. We had a, and that was the intro. That was the intro back in the day. So for some reason, like I said, man, today was just. I think what it was this morning. I turned on the playlist, and the first song that played was Rick James, "Mary Jane." You know what I'm saying? And that just. It's crazy how you could hear
Yeah.
music, you could hear a song, bro, and it take you
Yes.
down a complete memory. That don't happen to
Yeah.
y'all?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
all the
All the
time.
time.
Yeah.
Nostalgic. Yeah.
See.
Nostalgia. Yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Like songs are like bookmarks of your past.
Yes. I
Word.
believe that. Talks to the soul.
Yes, sir.
Mm,
Mm.
absolutely.
Don't worry, we'll get into that. We have a whole episode about that.
Oh man, look at that. See y'all getting snippets of the catalog, baby. Look at
Little
But
Easter eggs.
today we're gonna stay
that.
focused and talk about game changing, right? So what
Mm,
really makes a person want to change? And I really had to sit down and think about this, like what makes a person want better, right? Or want to change something in their life. And the one thing that kept popping up in my mind was unhappiness. Just being unhappy about a situation. If you're unhappy in your relationships, fix it. You're unhappy in where you're living, fix it. You're unhappy at your job, fix it, right? But sometimes fixing it is not always that easy. So that's why we came together today and we're like, let's give these people something that can help them, fix the things in their lives that maybe have been bothering them for some time now, right? And what led you to continue to just let it happen, So
mm.
does any one of you guys have an instance where you had something that really made you feel uncomfortable and unhappy, and you decided, yo, I'm gonna tackle this problem head on?
You wanna go first, Mo?
No, you got it, dog.
Um, the one thing that stands out the most to me right now is when I left my job. I left my job in New Jersey, and I said, you know what? I'm going to take a leap of faith. And I'm going to go to school full time. People thought I was crazy. People said that I wasn't going to make it. But I had something to prove, not just for them, but for myself. So I had to put myself in uncomfortable situations, knowing that I'm walking into the unknown. I'm walking into the dark right now because I've never done this before. Every transition I've done in my life has always been premeditated. So before I'm done with the first step, I already got the second step already planned out. So it's an easy transition. But with this, it wasn't that much of an easy transition for me. So that was the most nerve wracking, but it benefited me at the end of the day.
Mm,
Mm.
dope. What do you think was something that was on your mind while you was making that transition?
Oh man, a lot of doubt.
Doubt.
A whole lot of doubt and fear as well. Just nervous as hell, anxiety and fear. They're one and the same. So A little bit of those for sure.
I know you guys always hear me say this, like, fear and doubt are the two largest prisons,
Yeah.
right? There are billions of people locked away behind fear and doubt, and all they have to do is turn the key and let themselves out.
Mm.
How about you, Mo?
Um, I think transitioning from one stage to another, what forced that transition, to me being in the civilian world was I was unhappy. I got to the point where my motivation, my whole reason for living had changed, and nobody was going to tell me, when I needed to be somewhere, or I went through a rebel phase
Mm,
as an adult where it was just like I was
Right.
tired of being told what to do, man, especially by people who didn't really give a fuck,
mm,
or who would rather me just be, their worker.
yeah.
So, I made that transition, and honestly, bro, it was one of the best moves I've ever made in my life. Me taking me taking control in that route. You know, I feel like I'm kind of speaking kind of vaguely, but for some reason,
I mean, I feel like you're hitting the key points. There's
okay,
a certain type of freedom that came with it, or a sense of relief. I'm assuming is that
yeah,
a sense of
absolutely,
relief and peace.
absolutely, yep, absolutely. And
Do you
and then the
feel?
real
Yeah.
world hit. And then the real world hit. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, anxiety. How what the next bill will come from type deal. But it's like, everything always work out, And I believe that's good
Nice.
karma. That's just being a decent person.
Yep.
The universe is always listening, always watching, guys, like Santa Claus. All right. So
Speak it
you-
into existence.
Fact.
absolutely right.
It's funny because I remember when I had pitched this idea about a year ago. I was talking to some of my buddies. I was like, I got these group of guys that we're like family, we're brothers, and we have a lot of knowledge, man. We've been through a lot of stuff, and it taught us a lot. Life has taught us a lot. And I said we're gonna come together. We're just gonna make a podcast, man. We're gonna talk about some real shit. Just have some laughs, have some good times, but we're gonna like give back by educating people that don't necessarily know, don't know how to operate or move through life. And you know what some of these people told me? It's like, hey man, I don't think it's gonna work. You know, I don't think that's your type of thing. Good luck, but with like a smirk. And
Mm-hmm.
then I'm not black enough. I heard that once.
What?
I'm fucking around. Nobody said
I'm
I'm
about
not
to
black
say,
enough.
fuck that. We
No,
need to name
Hey,
the
first of
ring.
all,
Hey,
who I was gonna
I'm
ask who the
joking.
hell said
blasted
this?
on Facebook. Somebody put this man up on Facebook.
No. Well, you know how you get down on Facebook, but
Mm,
no, nah. But no, people were just hesitant, like, I think you're good where you're at. That type of mentality. And
yeah.
I don't like boxes, man.
They
I don't know
judge
about you guys,
they
but I don't like
judged you
boxes.
based off of what they think they're capable of.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
us essentially, because they didn't. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
But
us.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, man.
And one thing about game changing moments in your life is um if you don't you have to act on it, and if you don't, you're going to end up living through regret. Like in the next 5 years, 10 years, you're going to be looking back like, damn, I had a golden opportunity to seize the moment and I didn't.
Mm.
What, how crazy would my life would like. You
That
can
shoulda,
go ahead.
woulda, coulda mentality.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
That
exactly,
shoulda,
man.
coulda,
Like
woulda.
it's a shoulda, coulda, woulda, bro.
Mm.
So, and I think that's the worst way to live is living by regret.
I
Doubt for
think that's
sure, but
hell. I
regret is
think that's hell. I really
Mm.
do.
that's
I
the
think
closest
that
thing to
is
hell.
your personal hell is when you live, especially you start getting up in age.
Yeah,
That's again, I keep bringing up karma, bro. It's 2021. You know what I'm saying? It's a transition into a new decade.
yeah,
And all I've been thinking about is like how we're transitioning through levels and us watching each other transition through levels right now. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? So the older we get, I don't want to look back on life and say, I wish I would, or I wish I could, or I should have moved like this, because
right.
the older you get, it's like the more of those moments you're gonna have.
That's true.
And that's gonna be the
Mm.
more shit you could be depressed about.
I
Unless
mean,
you change. Unless you change
Yes.
and
like
start taking, what I'm
don't get me
saying?
wrong, bro. Don't get me wrong. You're gonna have like regrets, like small regrets, but not pivotal moments, like
Yeah.
pivotal decisions that's gonna change your entire trajectory of life. That
Well,
that's the big thing.
It's just
I
like a
could.
Pixar movie.
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
pose a question though, right? Like your pivotal moments. How do you know something's pivotal if you never try?
Mm.
That's one. And two,
Yeah.
on the flip side, Mo, I know you're talking about age, but when you really think about it, is any age really a cap on when you can do something? Or it's only when
Mm.
you physically can't do it, you know?
It's all in the mental.
I'm telling you,
That's a
bro. I had
bar.
some
That's a
dark
bar right
times, bro.
there.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm thinking. Yo, the gears are turning. But yes.
Yeah, for sure. So you could be 25, 30, 45, 60. Don't matter. If you have a goal in front of you, if you have that golden opportunity that comes your way, you can't ignore it, or you can't let the self doubt devour you, because you're gonna miss that moment, man. And
Mm,
then you're gonna look back like, damn, man, I should have acted different. But then it's too late, or it might not be the same as it was when you originally had it.
mm,
Exactly, and that brings me to just thinking about, you know, the motivation differences. You have me having a kid, bro. It changed everything. You
Yeah,
bringing a child
yes.
into this world, bro. It changes everything.
yeah,
You know,
definitely.
so either you gonna step up and do what you got to do, or you're gonna be a deadbeat type deal. But it's like having that kid, bro. Was like my whole motivation changed. Everything changed when I had a baby. You know,
Mm,
Sometimes that's all it takes.
exactly. It make you grow up fast. It really does, and that's
Hundred
you know that's
percent.
that's game changer, life changer right there.
So you
yeah.
you
You know.
hear you hear the like the you hear stories of, like, the most hardcore people that's in the streets doing, wild shit, and then once they get a kid, most, not all, but for the people that do, you know they have a different outlook on life. They want to clean their act up.
Hmm.
That's a game
It
changer
gives you
moment in your
purpose.
life.
It gives you purpose.
Mm,
Exactly. It gives you purpose. Instead of living for yourself, you got more to live for. You
Hmm.
got a lot more to lose. So you got to move different.
Exactly.
facts.
That's
It's
crazy.
deep, man. It's deep. We hit on some keys, some deep
Yeah,
shit today.
it feels good.
It does. We getting in there. Start digging around, right?
Hope this is
Yep.
soothing for y'all ears, soothing for y'all hearts. Get back in love with us. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying? Come live with us. We here.
bro. So I gotta ask, right? Besides, we're all we're all fathers. We all have families, right?
Yeah.
What drives you, Free? I want to know, Free, what drives you?
What drives me? The fear of failure, honestly. I don't want to fail. I set goals for myself. And if I don't reach those goals at a particular time, then I feel like I'm slipping. I gotta, I gotta figure out why I gotta figure out what the problem is and fix it, because if I don't get to my goal, again, I don't want to live through regret. Going back to what we said before, I've I known people that have lived through regret, and I see what they go through on a daily basis. And I don't want to live like that. So that alone, those images of me remembering those people close in my life that lived through regret, I don't want to live like that. So that's one of my motivational factors. Like, you know what? I need to get off my ass, and I need to get to it.
Mm. How about you, Mo?
I think it's more for me. It's not a fear of regret. It's a fear of letting folks down. You know what I'm saying? That pressure. When you got so many people depending on you, you don't have a choice but to get your shit in gear. And it's
Yep.
not just, I'm not just talking family, even though that's the big one, but it's just like, you got other people that look up to you. I got nephews, it's it's kids out here that look up to me. You know what I'm saying? I look up to y'all. I know y'all want to see me, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to see me fly too. You feel me? You want to see me
Facts.
spread my wings, baby.
That's
I
right.
want to celebrate your wins. We celebrate each other wins,
That's right. That's
so it's
right.
like that, and I would hate to let y'all down, because it's like, fuck, I don't let my dogs down. It's like just so fear of letting others down, and it's not everybody, but people that I care about. That's one of the driving factors that makes me go hard. Is like, I want motherfuckers to smile when they talk about me around this motherfucker. You know what I'm
I hear
saying? Like, even if you hate a nigga, bitch, what?
you.
You, even if you hate him, you
You
still
can't
love
help.
me.
You can't help
You
but
still love me. It's all
praise.
right.
Yeah, I
It's all
feel
right.
you, bro. I feel you. I'm with you on that one. I
What about
mean,
you? What about you?
Yeah. What about you, bro?
honestly, man, um, one of my biggest driving factors. I hope this don't sound like cliche, but for me, I just like when people doubt me. I love when a motherfucker tells me I can't do something, because I do it effortlessly then. The amount of like time I take to do something and perfect it and dive my hands into it, dig around and get it done. It's like that stuff to me. And then after I get it finished and I'm just like, I look at them like, look, You said
That's
I
because you
couldn't do it.
petty.
I
You
am petty. I think that's what
Yeah.
it is.
I can relate
Yo,
though. I can relate, and I
but
respect
you know
that.
how
I
many
respect
times
that.
somebody told me I couldn't do something, bro, and I'm
Yeah.
like, really,
Mm.
really?
Let me
Okay.
show you. Let me show you.
I mean,
Yeah.
look, they said I couldn't do the podcast. We couldn't do the podcast, and we did it, right?
Yeah.
They said I couldn't, I couldn't lose the weight. Not only did I lose the weight, bro, I was running as like a fitness instructor. You know what I'm saying? I was
Mm.
putting in work. So like every time somebody told me I couldn't do something, I did it. I've
Yeah.
always defied the odds in like the most craziest ways. So
Mm.
that's just my thing, bro. I
That's
someone
big
tells me I
shit though.
can't do something, and you know what's also crazy? I teach my sons the same principle, the same shit. I teach them the same principle. Don't give up. Keep pushing, keep trying. You got to know when to stop or when to, move on from something. That's a different lesson. But that's what I live for, man. Tell me I can't do something, I'm gonna do it. You know.
I'm not gonna lie.
Flex on your ass.
Bro. That's the best. That's one of the best satisfactions to have. Proving somebody wrong, especially if it's a major feat for yourself, like something that
Mm-hmm.
you really bust your ass to accomplish. Man, it feels so good to get in their face and show them, look at this, check this out.
Mhm.
Didn't you tell me I couldn't do this? Oh shit,
You
look at that.
thought.
Oh no,
You
you
thought.
thought,
You thought I couldn't do it, huh? Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
shit though.
And you know what
I
else
feel
is
the
crazy?
exact same way. I feel like as a man, that's well, as a person, as a person with some pride,
Mm.
some self-respect and self-esteem. Everybody feels that way. Like you doubted me, you bitch. You look at you now.
I
Look
mean,
at you now. How
I
you
know I'm
feel?
prideful.
Cake
I
all on
know
your
I'm
face.
prideful.
Look at you
So
down.
Yeah.
You was talking all
It's
that
like
good
we
shit
can all
ago.
be.
Now look
That
at
shit
you.
just a second ago.
Yeah, for those who don't know, that's
Oh God.
that's stink meaner. If
Yeah.
y'all don't know about
For the
Boondocks,
Boondocks.
please
Yeah.
look at Boondocks stink
Yeah.
meaner and you'll understand.
Shout out to Aaron Magruder.
Yeah. Big
Facts.
facts.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
my God.
That's funny.
Man. But I'm telling you, bro. And you know what else is crazy? The people that are watching you, like family, friends, they're like, wow, he's getting it done. Let me go ahead and get it done. Your coworkers,
Mm-hmm.
maybe they slacking and you start taking that step, you start creating that healthy competition. And then next thing you know, the whole office is killing it. The whole family's killing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it takes that one person to say, I'm gonna switch this shit up this year.
Yep.
And that's it.
Absolutely.
It don't have
Absolutely.
to be a year, it
Mm.
could be a day.
Hmm.
That's
Yep.
right.
Be a
You
week, be
never.
a month, could be an hour.
That's
Why
right.
you doing? Why you chasing your
Talk to
own
me
dreams?
nice.
Why you chasing?
I'm sorry.
While you're achieving all your goals, stepping out of your comfort zone, proving all these people wrong. Yeah, you're satisfying yourself, but you don't even know how many. You have no idea how many people you're inspiring.
Mm,
You have
How
no
many
idea.
people cheering for you?
That
yes.
too.
How
That
many
too.
people really cheering for you? That's
Mm,
crazy. My fault. I didn't mean to cut you off,
No,
dog.
no,
But
no, no. I was at the
y'all
end.
hit y'all hit my heart today, man. Y'all hit my heart, bro. Like we right here today. This is a good one. I
yeah.
like this one. I feel good.
Yes,
So
sir.
free, I have to agree with you on that one, right? So I'm gonna tell you a little story, right? There was this person, say that there was this person that I was really close with, and I used to have this positive attitude all the time, and I used to say stuff like, everything happens for a reason, it is what it is. And then one day I remember, we're in the car, and this person had looked over to me and was like, well, if everything happens for a reason, why did I lose that person that was so close to me? And I stopped, right? And it checked me to my core, and I said, wow, I don't have an answer, right? And I thought about that for days and days. I was like, if everything does happen for a reason, why would, something like that, so tragic, happen to that person, And I couldn't think about it. And then one day it just came to me, and I said, wow, I have the answer. It may not be the best answer, but this is the answer that I came up with. And although they lost that one person that was so close to them, it altered their entire being, because ever since they lost that person, they always check up on others. They always make sure they truly care. They'll ask someone, how are you doing today? They'll say good morning. They'll ask them, are you doing okay? Is everything okay? Do you need anything? And they were truly consoling in others, right? And I know for a fact, I can guarantee this, that individual saved many lives, especially
Mm.
people going through stuff, just
That's deep.
reaching out to them. Yes. So you just never know, how you change yourself, when you make change, how it changes everybody else.
Mm.
That's
Deep.
deep. That's
That's
deep.
just crazy.
Yeah.
So the thing about game changers is that it doesn't just happen to good people. It also happens to terrible people. It's like a spectrum.
Mm.
You know, you got your good and you also got your bad, good people and bad people. For good people, it's more inspiring. You know, you're trying to get over that hump, or you're trying to do something that you've always wanted to do, or it's a moment where, it's like a pivotal moment in your life, and you have no other choice but to make a direction change. If not, you're gonna hit a dead end.
Mm-hmm.
That's what good people. Bad people, you can get your ass kicked just for being an asshole, and that you can get your ass kicked by talking too much shit.
Ooh,
I like
shout
that
out
one.
to Twisted Teas. Shout out to Twisted Teas. All right. That man had a pivotal, life-changing moment.
Bro, yes, bro.
I hope he
Yo.
learned a lesson that day.
I saw a
my
meme.
God.
I
Oh
saw
my
a
God.
meme of a guy holding. He took a picture of himself holding a Twisted Iced Tea, and the caption said, "I got that thing on me."
Oh my God.
Hey,
Whoa, man.
Were you right on
That's
that
a
one?
good. That's a good way to end 2020, bro. That was
Facts.
yeah,
good.
absolutely, man.
Yeah.
See, I think that's one of the biggest lessons we can learn from 2020. I'll keep bringing these numbers up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm super excited about this new decade. Like
Yeah,
this
bro.
this next adventure we about to get into this next year.
We see.
So if there's anything, excuse me, bro.
Speaking
I'm
of,
drinking Pepsi, bro. It's the caffeine. That's what it is.
nah,
You're
it's all
good,
Caffeine
man.
got me.
acid reflux, bro.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's on some real like deep shit, bro. Like going into 2021, like the lessons that we need to take from 2020 is, we need to be better people to each other. Like I hate to get deep, I hate to get serious about this shit. We was just laughing and giggling and shit, but like that's real shit, bro. Like
Right.
the best thing is just to show some compassion. Say good morning to a motherfucker, say hi, smile at people. Even though they can't see it, you can see it in the eyes, even though we wearing a mask. You see that? You can see the difference. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like this, have a heart, bro. Like 2021, we need to love each other, bro. And I mean that in the most sincere way. And y'all know I stay strapped. So don't think it's, you know what I'm saying, dumb shit.
He is
But
not
regardless
playing.
of the fact, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of the fact, like it's all love always. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather kill for you than have to do something to you. You know what I'm saying?
Showing
I'd rather defend you than have to hurt you.
showing
And I feel like
compassion.
everybody should be like that. We should look out for each other.
Right, right. But no, showing compassion, man, that shit's free. You ain't got to pay for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just and plus for me, it feels a lot better. I don't know about y'all, but whenever I get angry, whenever I get upset, that shit really wears me down. Like I feel exhausted. Like I don't want to. It's like I just came from the gym. You get that feeling? You
Hell
ever get
yeah.
so
Hell
like
yeah.
for anybody that
Depends on how angry I done got.
yeah, well,
I got a short temper. I'm gonna keep it real. So I got a short temper, man. I just be little shit. I don't know. Like it's weird, you know.
We know. We know.
thank God I'm not
My
on the
bad, bro.
receiving end.
Oh my God, it's not that bad, bro. Why y'all hyping this shit up? It is not that bad. It
I
takes
digress.
I'm gonna tell you. Oh wow, you gonna hit with the digress, huh? I can't, man.
You do this to me? Y'all funny,
Oh
man.
my God.
Y'all are some funny guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try.
It's just
bro.
like therapy, man. It really is. It's just like
Yeah,
therapy, man. And I hope it's like that for the people that listen to us and the people that's watching us. I hope y'all laughing and shit right here along with us. That's the goal. I want y'all to
Yes.
feel good. Oh.
So speaking
I
of
didn't mean to
feeling
hit
good,
y'all with
right?
these notes in the
These
background.
those, hey yo, don't hurt them, bro. Don't do
Easy,
it yet. They
easy
ain't
on
ready.
the ears. They not ready.
They ain't ready, bro.
They ain't ready for it.
Wait for the
But
EP.
Got you.
speaking of feeling good, right? I want to talk to a certain audience, right? I know there's a lot of people out there that just feel hopeless and they feel like, you know what, there's nothing I could go right. Maybe they just came home from doing time. Maybe, maybe they feel stagnant in life and they felt like that for years, right? Or, they feel like they're not good enough, they're not smart enough. I want to challenge you, right? I'm challenging you to pick up something new. Pick up something new, right? And I'm also going to add a twist to this challenge. I also challenge you to write down every negative thought for your new idea that you want to do, right? Let's say you want to read books, or let's say you want to open up a business or a cake business or something small, right? Whatever it is, I just challenge you to write down every negative thought that comes to mind, right? Do that for 1 week. And then after that week, right, start going over those notes and you'll realize one thing that is unmistaken, right? And it's common. It is the number of times you write down the same exact thing. I'm not good enough. I can't do it. I'm not
Right.
smart enough. it's not going to work. All those things are the same. And once you remove them from your list, you start to notice I could do it, right? And don't get me wrong, you're going to be met with resistance. It's going to happen. You're going to have resistance, but don't give up.
That's a good habit to start.
Yes,
Um
absolutely.
a habit that I do that I've been doing since like childhood is whenever I need that extra motivation. I'm a visual person, so like I'm a visual learner. So when matter of fact, I'll give you an example. When I left my job and went to school full time, my resignation letter, I had it in the folder. I kept it in the folder right by my bed. So I would look at that folder every now and then to remind myself where where I came, not where I came from, but where I was at before this, and asking myself, do you want to go back to that? There's a reason why you left that job. So you're gonna prove all these people wrong. It was a fresh reminder
Mm,
to stay on your shit, stay on
Mm,
track, stay on the course, focus.
yes, big facts.
yeah, it's real.
Yep.
I think my big thing is if I catch myself slipping, I'm real hard on myself, dog. Like
I know.
like
We know.
so what I'm saying. So even something small like working out, right? If I'm working out and I got a personal trainer or nothing like that, but if I know I got a few more in there, like I try to motivate myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bitch, you got this shit. Like push this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like I roast
He
myself
got
damn
that.
near. You
He
know,
got that. He got that
I
macho
verbally
Jimmy
abuse
Cricket.
myself. You know what I'm saying? It's like that little thing pop up that just I can hear myself talking shit to myself. And
Mm,
honestly, bro, I don't know if it's gonna work for everybody, but that's a self motivation technique I like to use. So
yep.
you're welcome to use it if you try or if you want to.
Your conscience
Feel
probably
feel
look
free to
like
use
your conscience probably look like Jiminy Cricket lifting dumbbells.
it. When I
Oh
started
my
talking
god.
about my conscience, he looked like a macho man with a Ric Flair robe on, with his big ass
Woo!
booty. Come on, pussy. Sorry, man.
Nah, it's all good, man. So
Willing and dealing.
I wanna address something, right? So like, I wanna hit on when was there a moment where you had to like conquer fear, right? And I think I'm gonna pose this to Mo first. I want you like to give me an example of a time that you conquered fear or you conquered doubt
So
and how it changed your life.
so coming up, like um my mom was a lifeguard, right? And I love the water coming up. Like, you know what I'm saying? The water bear, Aquarius. Like I for some reason I was attracted to water. And even as a kid, like the first time I was like 3 years old, I think, 2 or 3 years old. And my grandparents had a pool, bro, in their backyard. So I was out there playing with my ball, kicking my ball around, and it landed on the tarp to the pool. The pool was covered. And I fell in the pool. 2, 3 years old. I still remember this. You know what I'm saying? My mom jumped in the pool, saved me. I don't know how long I was in the water, but I remember her jumping in. I remember being wrapped up in that tarp. So I kind of developed a fear of deep water. So I didn't learn how to swim until I was 12, 13 years old. But shout out to my mom for her patience. You know what I'm saying? I went down to visit her and she was like, you know what? You're gonna learn how to swim this summer. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You're gonna learn how to swim. So she had me down at the pool working, bro. You would have thought I was training for the Olympics or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm down here every day for hours trying to learn how to swim. And I got a little confidence, you know what I'm saying? She start letting me go to the pool by myself. So me being the type of person I am, my confidence kind of kicked in a little cockiness that, I got a little bit too complacent, too comfortable, which happens to people when they start getting into a good streak. They get into a good rhythm, they get complacent, and then you fuck around and fall off. So I'm in the deep end, bro, doing my thing, going from side to side. And then I start going to the ladder, and I'll go all the way to the bottom of the ladder, and I'll close my eyes and let go of the ladder, and then reach out and grab the ladder. I did it like about that third time I did it, I let go of the ladder, reached out for it in the wet in there, opened up my eyes, went into straight panic mode. Mind you, I'm in 10 feet deep water at the bottom of a ladder at 12, 13 years old. So
And you
I'm
can't swim.
struggling to, bro, can't swim, couldn't swim, went into full panic mode. Everything I learned went out the fucking window. I went in straight and gasped all that water in. And I made it all the way to the top. Like my hands was coming through the top of the water, but I couldn't break the surface. And I remember seeing the sun, bro, and like it felt like it got warmer. I don't know how long I was on it. It felt like 2, 3 minutes, bro. Like it felt like a long ass fucking time. And it was this bitch on the side of the pool tanning. I never forget this shit. Cause I could see her there, blonde haired bitch in a white bathing suit. And she turned around and looked at me in the pool as I'm splashing and shit and laid back down.
Oh my god.
Like, are
Wow.
you fucking serious? So then I keep splashing and struggling. And then she jumps in the pool, pulls me to the side. She's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "What the fuck took you so long?" I didn't say what the fuck. What took you so long?
Your
Throwing up
subconscious was
water
saying
and
that
shit.
shit though.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course. 12, 13. My subconscious sounded like Samuel L. Jackson, bro. I'm trying to tell you. So, like, I was terrified, bro. Like, I fuck the pool, fuck swimming, fuck water. I went home and like I had a nightmare about this shit. Like, it was horrible, bro. That next day, I woke up and it was like I was in such a routine of going to the pool every day. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what, man, fuck it. I'm gonna go back. And I went back. I ain't drowned since. You know what I'm saying? Like I faced those fears. You know what I'm saying? I thought about it and I conquered it. And
Mm.
that's a proud moment. It ain't a lot. It's a small majority of people who can't swim, but the people who can't swim know, like, bro, like it sucks to not be able to swim. You know what I'm saying?
It
Yeah,
does, bro.
it
So
does.
that's a definitely a proud moment for me. Something me conquering fear.
Mm.
I looked death in the face, cuz a couple times in the water. It made it out. You
What about
feel me?
you, Free? What about you?
Oh man, I think yo, growing up, I had a fear of guns.
Mm.
I legit had a fear of guns. Growing up, my father never gave me and my brother any toys of guns. He made sure that he was really strict on that the area that I grew up in. I mean, it wasn't like the roughest area, but like there was crazy wild shit going on. People toting guns, people getting shot at, drive-bys, all that shit. You know how it goes. I mean, I'm sure we can all relate to that in some degree. But growing up in that environment, I was petrified of guns. And also my dad stressing to me that guns are dangerous. So I conquered my fear by, I joined the military and in basic training where you go into the range for the first time. You're shooting the I think the M16 or M4, something like that. It was
16.
yeah, the
Hmm.
M16. I scored expert.
Look
Did
at
you piss
that.
So
yourself? Did you piss
so
yourself while you was there?
no.
Yeah, the guns, like,
I was shaking
no.
a little bit. I was like,
Oh, uh-oh. It's some shaky motherfuckers that scare me. I don't care about nobody else.
no, but
Motherfuckers
Terrified.
shake it.
I kept the barrel. I kept the barrel down range. I won't like like doing one of these.
Hmm.
But when I realized that I hit expert. Oh shit! Like
That's impressive, by the way. For those that do not know, to hit at that accuracy, it's not. It's easy for some, but it's not easy for all. I can promise you that.
right.
So shit, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah, that was
Talent.
that was one thing that helped me get over my fear. So it worked out.
What
Okay,
about you, bro?
y'all gonna laugh when I tell you this shit because I've never told
Uh-oh.
nobody this.
Uh-oh.
So, kind of like going through school, I was always like a class clown, and being a jokester and shit. And one of my biggest fears was like, for some reason, was like reading out loud and like teaching. I know that shit sounds crazy, but to
Yeah.
me, to me, it was like one of my biggest fears. And I think it's crazy because one of my strongest attributes, right?
Right.
So I just remember like going through school, I was so terrified of like saying the wrong thing. I didn't want to say the wrong thing because I didn't want to look stupid. I think that's what I came from. Well, one, you act stupid, and then you really are stupid. It's a double negative, right? So
Mm.
I was like,
Mm.
it wasn't gonna work, man. And it wasn't. I had this one teacher, man, as a math teacher. He was doing a problem one day. I was paying attention for some reason that day, and he said, "Who knows the answer?" I said, "You know what? Fuck it. Let me just raise my hand and give the answer." And when I said it, he looked at me like, "What? Like you said that shit?" Right. He was shocked, bro. He looked at me like, "What?" And I'm like, "Damn, bro, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm wrong." And he's like, "No, no, no, no. You're right." And that feeling, bro, of like when he said you're right, I was like, "Oh my God." It's like a fucking chest opened up and like light came out. I was like, "Yo, this is crazy."
What?
I don't know, man. It's a weird analogy, but I felt like it was uplifting. It really uplifted my confidence. It uplifted me, right? And
Yeah.
yo, since then, what I realized is like, yo, if I take the time to learn this shit, I could teach this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I am today. To this day, me having that fear like back then of like being wrong and saying the wrong thing and I didn't want to look dumb, bro, that shit is my whole core. It's my whole core.
I can see it. I can see
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's where I get that asshole stuff from.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mr. Regulations, boy.
Oh my god.
Now I
Yeah.
see now we know the origins
It
of
Yes.
all
cat food.
makes sense.
Yeah. That's me, man.
Aha.
Mhm.
Aha. Aha.
Aha.
Aha. But I have to ask you guys this though, right? Free, this is gonna be posed to you. Do you feel balanced now? Like currently, right now, I know you're working on stuff. I know you got your hands in a bunch of different things, right? And I'm super proud of you. Do you feel balanced?
Few things that makes me feel like that I am balanced, but I know there's a lot of improvements that I need to work on. So that that's a work in progress. That's something that's not going to happen overnight.
Mm,
But with me knowing that I need to work on these things, I'll get there for sure.
Yeah.
okay. What about you, Mo?
Do I feel balanced?
Yeah. Do you feel
No,
balanced?
no, I don't feel balanced, but I'm
Really?
happy.
Okay.
I'm happy.
Talk to me.
I'm not balanced. Balance is uh, what is balance really? What I'm saying? I ain't never had balance before, but like it's
So how
what
would you
is
know what it feels like?
exactly?
Mm,
All I know is I'm happy. That's all I know. The balance thing, like maybe I realized I was balanced at one point in time. Like, oh, okay, well that's what that was.
mm,
But my main thing is whether I'm balanced or unbalanced, I'm happy. And that's the biggest thing. So
It's I look at it. I look at it as there's a lot of people out there that are in a way more fucked up situation than me. So I humble myself and I don't take anything for granted. I got a roof over my head. I got a roof over my head, got money coming through, family happy, I'm happy.
you
That's enough
healthy.
balance. I'm healthy.
healthy. Yep.
I don't got COVID. I'm straight.
Facts.
That's the closest. That's balance for me. That's balance for me. And I'm happy with that.
Dope. Super dope.
What about you, bro? What about you say?
I do feel balanced. And balance, in my definition of balance, is like, I feel easy. I feel at peace with a lot of things that I went through in life. Um, I feel settled. If that makes sense. I feel grounded. I know you guys know I'm working on a lot of different projects.
Yeah.
I'm entering a whole new career, whole new chapter in my life, and I have a strong network of people who are supporting me and helping me, you know, make all my dreams come true. You know, only thing that does, make a little bit things a little difficult, like deadlines when it comes to like meeting certain deadlines, with projects that I'm working on. But other than that, man, I really do feel balanced, and I feel like that's like a peace. It's like a sense of peace. I guess that's the way I should have asked the question.
So
But
I do feel balanced after hearing both of you guys' explanation of balance.
mm,
That's why y'all asked me first, and I went straight to like time freedom for some reason. When it comes to time freedom, I don't feel balanced at all.
Yeah.
I feel completely out of whack when it comes to time. But balance, what I'm saying, like that peace or that serenity, I guess I do feel balanced because I always have, what I'm saying, that light to look forward to. What I'm saying? These girls, my woman, like I guess I am balanced,
yeah,
and all like that's my
that's it.
I can't even think of the word. Like that's it.
That's your
That's so
factor.
yeah,
Yeah.
I am balanced.
That's
I
your
am
X
balanced.
factor.
Mm,
Absolutely. I am balanced. Thanks to them. They keep me grounded. They keep me humble.
There you go.
okay.
Yeah. So
That's all you
look at
need.
that. Look at y'all, man. Appreciate y'all working me down that one, dog. I was like, damn, what the hell no.
We got you,
Balance?
bro.
It's
We
never
got
too
you.
late. It's never too late to change your mind, brother.
Power triangle.
You balance.
Power triangle, dog. That's us.
Yep.
We here.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm
Big
saying?
facts. Big facts.
um. Oh man. So now that we already talking about game changer.
Mhm.
We're on this topic. So I got to share this. When I was in the military and I just got out of my ALS class, Airman Leadership School. I walked into the shop at a little corner store on base, and a guy from my squadron walked in. I saw him in there, so we started chopping it up. And this was a kid that he was a troubled kid. His heart was in the right place, but he always had like this kid had bad luck, bro. Like it's like this someone had a voodoo doll on him. Everywhere he turned, it was always trouble. So I could tell that he was a little bit bothered, and he told me that he was getting kicked out. He just got kicked out, just walked out the commander's office, and he got his papers. And I tried to give him, I tried to cheer him up. I tried to let him know like, hey man, this isn't the end of the road. This is just a chapter that's closing. On to the next chapter. And I asked him, yo, what else you got going on? Do you got anything lined up? And he was like, actually, yeah, man, I got what did he say? He said this guy's was like 22, 23 years old, and he was already a pilot. He had a pilot license.
What?
So he was gonna
Damn.
fly private jets. He knew, I think he was from North Carolina. So I was like, look, there you go. You got something to look forward to. There's a lot of people that get kicked out and they don't have anything at all. And he was like, yeah, you're right. He asked me like, yo, Free, let me ask you a question. I was like, what's up, bro? Yo, where can I find a gun? I want to find a gun. I want to buy one. And that's when, the whole energy of the conversation just shifted, at least for me. So I was like, whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute. Uh yo, you got my number, right, bro? Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm not gonna tell you what to do. You're a grown man, right? But if you ever thinking about doing some crazy shit, please call me because I'm not trying to be in that motherfucker. I'm not trying. I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to
fuck
catch.
that.
I'm not trying to catch a stray bullet because somebody fucked you over. They probably
Oh my
deserve it.
God.
I don't know. Who knows? They probably deserve it. But I know I don't deserve that shit. I'm trying to go home.
See, and like when I picture what this guy looks like, he got like a bowl cut. Like he
I'm
got
thinking he's
Bro,
like bald.
he got
bro,
bad acne.
bro.
Like,
Dude look like Harry Potter.
see,
Ooh.
I was
See, you
halfway
called
there.
that shit. You
Halfway
called
there.
it.
Dude look
Halfway
like
there.
Harry Potter without
I
that
don't-
Glasses and everything.
without the glasses and everything, bro.
Listen,
Dog.
I don't know
Without
if it's like a skill.
without the Thunderbolt thing though. He had a Thunderbolt scar.
I don't know if it's a skill, but you can kind of, as a law enforcement, you can like that motherfucker right there, a little crazy.
Yeah,
It's
he look a
called
little suspect.
profiling. That's what it's called, guys.
I apologize. You're
Just
right.
be honest about it.
Let's
all
call it. Yeah, let's just say it
let's
how you
call
feel, right?
There you
Yeah,
go.
Right.
Say it how you feel.
I didn't.
Yeah.
So to be fair, to keep it fair, I didn't look at him as that type of person until he said, "Yo, where can I buy a gun?" And then
Everything
that's when
clicked.
Everything clicked.
Yeah.
Everything just.
You know what? I'm offended. Why the
What's
fuck
up?
did he ask you that question? As if you know where the fuck to buy a gun.
I have no idea because I didn't own a gun at the time.
You fucking
Damn.
I don't know, man.
It gets
Listen, I
deep.
don't know.
It gets
dirty
deep.
motherfucker. You rotten some bitch.
You
Make
maggot.
you look back on it. Huh?
Yo,
You wish
I
you had
thought about
twisted
that
teeth.
shit. Like, wait. Why the fuck you asking me where to get a gun from? You know what I'm saying? You got a fear gun. You
I don't even know where the next gun shop is, motherfucker. Like all I did was
Right.
cop sneakers at the
I
time.
ain't from here. The fuck? I live here. What ask me that for?
Nigga,
Crazy.
I don't, your heat is different than my heat. My heat is rare sneakers, motherfucker. You want that fire
Right.
heat. I'm
Yeah.
saying.
That's crazy, bro. I just thought about that shit.
Yeah,
Mm.
man.
Oh my
Mm-mm.
goodness, man.
So but yeah, he luckily he didn't do it and he carried on to be a pilot.
That's what's
That's
up,
dope.
man.
Good for him.
Yeah,
That's
Good for him.
pivotal moment.
Yeah.
Pivotal moment.
He thought about doing some crazy shit, some wild shit, and something dawned on him. Thank God.
That you didn't know where to get a gun from.
Right. If
Yeah,
I
you
told
take
him,
squadron,
like,
bro.
oh, you know what, man? I know some place off base, man. Right down the street. Right down the street, brother. Go ahead, man. You don't even need to
As
show
a matter of fact, you know what? How about you just ride with me?
I can take it there, bro.
No.
I'm going off base anyway. Go ahead. Come
Oh
on.
my
come on,
God.
dog, I got you.
Yo, so I think what we should do, right? And I think Mo had posed this question sometime before the new year, right? I think we should do something that conquers fear. What do you guys think?
What do you mean? As in like conquering a like what do you mean? Like a personal
Please,
fear?
please
What's
elaborate,
something-
sir.
Okay, so like for me, I have this trip coming up. I'm not gonna elaborate too much because I want it to be a surprise for those that do not know. But I know you guys know, right?
Right.
And this is
Oh,
my
yeah,
biggest
yeah.
fear in the planet, right? There's nothing else that I'm afraid of. This would also complete my bucket list, right? So for me, I have anxiety just thinking about this. And you guys, like I said, again, I'm sorry, but I want to make it a surprise, you know? But as I think about it, the more I think about it, I'm like, wow, I'm gonna be doing something that is like super, 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 super in the realm of scary, right? So I think we should all do something like that, not as extreme, but like that.
So because you doing some shit like that, like we gotta do some shit like
I
that.
got a tag
He
team.
got a bitch. Like,
I'm not saying.
All right,
I'm
this
listen,
ain't one team, one fight, motherfucker.
Why not?
Nah.
Why not? I think
Nah.
we. I think we
Nah,
all
I
should.
feel you, bro. I feel it. You know what, dog? Man. You know.
Commit.
Man.
Commit.
Look,
Commit.
man.
I don't know, brother. I don't know.
You know, I feel like for the sake for the sake of, I really don't want to, man.
Do it.
I'll do
Do it.
something else. I ain't doing what you doing, but
No, you're not gonna do what I'm doing. You don't gotta do what I'm doing.
Oh
I'll
no,
go
fuck that.
skydiving.
No.
Skydiving. See,
See,
I don't
that's
really
where my
like
mind was
skydiving.
at too.
I don't like skydiving, but
I'll
I'll
do
do it.
skydiving, brother.
Bro, that's my biggest fear, bro. That's
Heights?
that's what I get anxiety about.
Heights?
I don't know. I think it's just like being like seeing videos of people jumping out of the plane, like how everything is so like because I could fly in a plane, no problem. Like
Jumping out the plane's
I
a whole
could go
different
to the
story.
tallest floor in the building, no problem. Exactly,
Right.
bro.
Mm.
Like I don't like roller coasters. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
What?
if I don't like roller coasters, the fuck am I gonna get out of skydiving? You know, like I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
be
don't
done
like roller
passed out. We
coasters?
gonna jump out the plane. I'm gonna go limp. I'm gonna go limp. We
You don't
jump
like
out
roller
the plane.
coasters?
I'm not a fan. Ain't my
Mm.
cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? I ain't an adrenaline junkie like that.
Wow.
I really do want to go skydiving though, bro, because I want to know what it feels like. But at the same time, because I feel like that's like you go skydiving, bro. You survive skydiving, like the world is your oyster at that point. Is that the proper phrase?
I
Something like
believe
that,
so.
right?
So here's
Yeah,
my
the
issue
world
with
is
it.
your world is
I
your-
see, I rather if things happen naturally, like I put myself in an environment that I know is wild, right? And wild animals and stuff like that. It's kind of my niche. I do things with wild animals and stuff. That's different. I put myself there. The issue that I have with skydiving,
fucking Tarzan over here and shit.
I have an issue with someone packing my parachute, strapping me to them, and jumping off the plane. Because how do I know this motherfucker Steve didn't have a bad day?
I mean, one could say the same thing about a police officer.
Oh, no,
Right.
man. I think we're going.
Damn. Shit,
Yo,
that shit went completely the fuck left. The fuck the police got to do
What?
with this?
No,
God
you said,
damn.
no, you said like if he had a bad day, like like is he gonna do it spitefully or something, or is he just gonna?
I don't know, bro. I'm just saying, like, we're jumping out of a plane, and this guy's going through a bad divorce, and his kids don't love him.
And he say,
And he's
"Fuck
like,
it, I'm
"Fuck
just gonna
it."
go splat with this innocent
And-
bystander on my
And
chest."
I'm the person that he's going splat with, bro. That shit
Nah,
scares me.
man.
I can't
doubt
leave it up to another person. I think that's my issue with it.
So, bro, when you go skydiving, you're not just having one shoot. You're gonna have a backup shoot as well. They're not gonna just give you one shoot and then like, all right, motherfucker, good luck and hope
Free.
you pack your
You
shit
really
right.
think if this motherfucker wants to kill us both, he's not gonna make sure both of the motherfuckers are not good to go? If he's determined, he's determined. I
I
think
don't
that's
know.
my or anything can
I would
happen.
just come
You know,
prepared. I don't know. I
maybe not
carry a
just-
knife with
But
me.
hey, okay, we can do what ifs all day, guys, because
That's
we can
true.
say what
Yeah,
if
we
you
can-
go out there and do what you was
Yeah.
gonna do, and somebody don't do something the right way, and you
Right.
end up
That's worst
fucking
case scenario.
ate asshole first by a shark. Like, then what? Then what?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know about that one, bro. I don't know.
Sorry,
I would do skydiving though. So yo, Mo, if you're trying to do it, I'm down. Let me know.
I want to, bro. I want to, dog. I've been thinking
I've
about
been
it for a
wanting to do
long
it for
time,
years.
but my inner bitch is not letting that shit happen. Like, it's like, no,
Come on, bro. We
absolutely
do it
fuck
together.
not.
And the bitch got a tight death grip on that shit.
We gotta do it before the end of the year. We have to. Come
Oh,
on.
I'm down. I'm down with that.
I feel like
You
that's
know
the
what,
easy
fuck
way
it.
out for you, Free. I
How?
feel like
Fuck it.
it's easy
So,
for you. Bro.
You piggybacking on my shit.
right.
Okay. Well, first of all, I ain't doing shit with my fear. I don't fuck with spiders, so I'm not jumping in no fucking tub. This ain't Fear Factor, nigga. I'm not different variations of spiders and shit. No, I'm good.
All
I'm
right.
good.
You
I'm
hold the
good.
tarantula some shit.
I was about to say, there you go. Hold a tarantula.
Yo, yeah, I do that. I fuck with a tarantula.
Let one crawl
more
on your
than any
face.
other. Now you're going too far. Now you
Let it crawl on you. How about let it crawl on you?
He can rest on my hand and then we'll see how.
You think he really gonna stay put?
I don't know, bro.
It's
We'll
a trained
see.
tarantula.
The train tarantula.
Circus tarantula.
He got a
That motherfucker
personality.
can sit and roll over and shit.
He got a personality. Call him Henry.
Yeah.
Have I ever told you about my camel spider experience,
Nah.
I don't
Bro.
think so.
Mm-mm.
bro? So when I was deployed in Kuwait, right?
Hold up, real quick before you hop into it. Like, can you explain what a camel spider is? Because it's
Okay,
True.
shit. A camel spider looks like something from fucking aliens. It looks like something from another planet. It don't belong on Earth. That's the best way for me to explain it.
Is it
They're
really
like a-
big, really small?
They're extremely big.
fucking
extremely
look like
big.
face huggers. That's what they look like.
Yes, exactly. They look just like face echoes, bro. Just like
Okay.
it. So I'm stationed in Kuwait. I'm deployed in Kuwait, and I'm at not the main gate. There's two gates in the beginning of the base. It's the main gate where people get their IDs checked, and there's also a truck inspection gate for people to get their vehicles searched. So I'm checking the cars that's coming into the truck inspection area, and there was no tent, no nothing. It's literally a post that I have to stand at, and dusk is about to happen. Sun's about to go down, and as there's shadows being cast by the sun going down, I see from a distance camera spiders jumping shadow to shadow. We're talking
That is
about
fucking terrifying.
20, 10 to 20 feet
Mm-mm.
apart. Swear to God, I'm watching these things. It's like
That sure remind me of Cheapers Creepers. You remember when he lost his
Bro.
arm in his leg and he was hopping like a toad? That sure remind me of. That is
all,
scary.
all,
as
all
hell,
I
bro.
heard was like, because like they running fast as shit and they understand, so that's all I hear, back and forth. And
Mm-mm.
I'm making sure, because where my post is at is where the high beam light is hitting us, so that we have some light around our post. So I'm making sure I stand in my post around the light. I had to go out the lake for something, but when that shit happened, a fucking camel spider leaped and latched itself on my ankle, my right ankle. I flipped the fuck out, bro. I got a deep voice, right? My voice went from Barry White to Whitney Houston.
Barry
I know.
White.
Swear to God. Swear to God.
I'm fucking dying.
I
It sounded
promise
like the
you.
Allstate man, did he? Barry White.
Barry White. Are you in good hands?
Yo, I'm dead.
Bro,
You're nut,
All
man.
right,
that shit
hit me with
latched
that,
on-
Whitney. Go ahead. Go
Bro,
ahead.
that shit
Yeah,
latched onto my
let's hit a
leg.
Whitney.
I went from a deep voice to like screaming high pitch, like it was terrible. So I had a drop holster on my right leg. So
What's a drop holster?
A drop holster
Mm.
is a holster that's not on your hip, but it's rather on your leg,
On your thigh,
but
right?
on your
Yeah.
thigh.
Thigh. Mhm.
So I pulled up my 9 and I was gonna shoot my leg, bro. This shit was the camera spider that latched itself was like maybe like yay big, yay. I swear to God, about this fucking.
How
big.
could you stand still long enough to shoot that motherfucker, bro? My legs
I'm
would have been moving so
jumping, bro.
fast,
Bro,
dog.
I'm playing hopscotch without the fucking
Man,
shit on the
what?
floor. Bro,
Oh my
I was
God.
legit dancing. If they
Stop, drop, a roll on his
bro,
ass.
if they caught me, bro, if they caught me on the CCT TVs, it would look like I'm on PCP.
Mhm.
Angel does food.
He blows
Like
up that flocka.
right, bro. So I pulled up so to get back to the story, I pulled out my 9. I was getting ready to shoot my leg to get this shit off. Luckily,
God.
my partner came in. He held my hand down and he dumped cold water on it to paralyze it. So when you're in the desert, from lizards to insects, if you pour cold water on it, it'll paralyze because they're so used to the heat.
Mm.
So he poured cold water on it. It fell off of me eventually, and it started like twitching upside down. And he had a rifle. He pulled out his rifle and just started striking it with the butt stock, like until that shit was just no more. Bro,
my
that
God.
dude saved. He
He a
saved my
real
life.
one.
As
He a
far as
real
I'm
one.
concerned, he saved my life.
Shout out to a real one.
Yeah, I
Yes,
was
bro.
thinking first instinct was drop a boot on that motherfucker as soon as it would have froze up. But yeah, he a real one, buddy. Hey, whoever
my
you are,
God.
dog. Hey,
Bro, that scary
salute.
by far top 3 scariest moments of my life
Mm.
for me.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. Never again. That's why I'm not doing spiders. I was already afraid of spiders before, but when that shit happened, oh, that shit's at a new height now, bro. Like, forget
Set
about
the
it.
bar.
Yeah,
Real shit.
the bar is through the roof.
So you
Oh my
hold spider?
Mm. Now that I just went through that story, I don't know, bro.
Come on, that's
Mm.
nothing, man.
I don't know. Why don't I
We'll
throw a
figure it
camel
out.
spider? Why don't I throw I get a camel spider to bear hug your leg and see what happens?
Who?
I'm good, bro.
Say,
That don't
Oh,
bother me,
okay.
man.
What to
None of
say,
that shit
shit.
bothers me.
Yeah, you
Shit.
got who you was talking to over here, Mr. Tarzan?
That's right, man.
that's true.
The animal whisperer and shit.
I'm over here fucking
Yeah.
with 2-ton animals, man. You think that shit bothers me? I'm good, bro.
I don't know. We talking
good.
about shit from another
He
planet,
was the
brother.
Tiger King for a little bit there. You remember that? Bro posing with tigers and shit, smiling. I was like, this motherfucker has lost his mind.
Hell no.
That was a crazy story, bro. Yeah, I'll save that for another day, man. I will save that for another day. But as we're coming to an end, right? We definitely want to tell you guys, thank you guys for listening. Stay tuned. You guys know we have some more gems for you guys. And please, please, please remember, say that shit how you feel. Right?
Say that shit how you motherfucking feel
Say it
Say
how
how
every
you
you feel,
time.
fam. Get it off your
say,
chest.
say it how you feel. All right. Please like and subscribe. And we'll talk to you guys next week.
Peace and much love to you.